Hello everyone, my name is Ricky and welcome to our channel. In this video we are going to print the Simpson artwork. Well, it's a very simple artwork, but it's a little bit complex because we have printed this in halftone effects rather than a vector print. The reason is because we want to keep the print very soft and not very thick, because sometimes if you wear those thick designs in your t-shirt, you feel the heat in your chest. So that is why we want to really emphasize on printing this in halftone effect with 4 color going into this design. So let's see how it goes, and also we are also going to discuss what are the machines and equipments that you need if you are an artist and not planning to open a screen printing shop. So being an artist, what kind of machines that you need, and also how to print this on a transparency, what kind of printer settings you need to do. So a lot of things we're going to talk in this video, so stay tuned and let's go ahead. So some of you in my previous video asked what settings do I use for my printer to print my transparency darker. So that is why I've included this part in this video. So I've already separated the colors in my Photoshop, and I'm going to print 4 colors, simulated process, already done the bitmaps and all the halftones effects. So I'm just going to print from here right on. So this is my white base first. So for that you go to File and hit the print button, and after that you go to the printer selectors and you select whatever printer you're using. For me, I'm using Canon, so I go to the page setup. The next thing you want to do is select the grayscale mode, and after that you change your size, whatever size you are. I'm using A3, and after that you change the paper. So in order to make the thing very dark, you need to choose the Photo Paper Pro Platinum. So that will make quite dark, although it will use a lot of ink, but it will make very dark. So you go to custom in the print quality and set it to 1, and then you go to the color intensity and set it to and you just need to control the contrast all the way to dark mode, and this will make the picture, the transparency ink, quite dark. And then I think that's all. You just hit the print button after that and you're ready to go. So my transparencies are printing right now, and after this I'm going to burn my screens, and in my previous video I've already shown how to do that. If you haven't watched, please do watch that to follow the next step. And this is what we are going to achieve from this video. We are going to print this 4 color simulated process, and this is the result that we are going to get. So let's begin. Before we begin any print job, we make sure to apply some adhesive to our platen so that the t-shirt that we put does not move, and then we can print multiple colors onto it, and the t-shirt will just stay like that, which will not affect our registration. In this video, you can see that all my screens align to each other every time when I print this. Is because all the registrations are done while burning the screen. So each time I bring in my screen to print, we don't need to do again the registration process, so it makes quite faster in printing, and as an artist that is quite good. It gives us the time, and you don't have to waste time on setting up the screens and all. So right now I'm printing the first base color, which is white, we are going to print 2 coats of white. So as you can see from the first coat, the colors and all the half tones are coming quite nice. I'm applying this heat gun to partially dry so that I can put the next coat of white. And this is the second coat that we are going to give to the white, because it will give us a very nice opaque white base, and then it is easier for us to print the rest of the colors with just one stroke. So this is the second base for white color, and we're just going to push only one time. So with the second base of white, you can see all our base that is required is already printed. We're getting a very nice half tone effects as well. So we'll go ahead with the second color, which is the yellow. So our second color is yellow. After yellow, we're going to print red, and then again yellow, the same screen, and then we're going to finish off with the last color, which is blue. So I was talking about what kind of, if you are an artist, what kind of printer or what kind of screen press you need, how you can do DIY, but in a very professional manner like the one I'm doing. There are so many screen press in the market, but they are so expensive, and and even you require some space to work on. And if you there are other options like DTG and all, but DTG is also so expensive. If you're an artist, you have a studio, a small studio like me, and you want to just work out in a small space, then the machine that I'm using is something which will be quite helpful to many of you, especially artists or designers, or even small business owners or streetwear brand. If you have just starting off with a streetwear brand and you want to print by yourself, because outsourcing is quite headache, right? Sometimes you don't get the quality, sometimes there are so many things to consider, right? Even the cost. You want to print many designs with small numbers, but if you outsource, the cost factor, and if you have so many colors in the design, there are so many things to consider. So you get a lot of ups and downs while you outsource to a screen printing shop or to any other people apart from yourself. So printing by yourself really helps, especially if you're starting your own brand. It really cut down the cost. It really cut down so many things. You can experiment so many things if you have a screen press. But the problem again is that buying a screen printing press is an investment. It's no point buying those cheap printing press, because that will have a lot of problem for you to print, especially half-tone prints to register. So it's no point investing on those kind of machine. But if you think that it works well for you, then you can go ahead and purchase that and work out with solid color prints, and then slowly develop your skills and touch on the half tones like the ones I'm printing. So as you have noticed in the video, we have already printed yellow and then red and then again yellow, and this is the last color, which is the blue. It's a tiny details, small part in the design, but we want to make it out, bring it out, I mean. So that's why we're printing it. So that is what you need: all the screen printing press. Then you will need a heat press, a heat gun, and you'll need a printer, a good A3 size printer. Inkjet is recommended so that you can print very dark print on a transparency. I use the Canon, but you can try out other brands like Epson and Brother, and there are some other brands as well. So we are finally almost coming to the end. We have already done all the colors. So this is the final result that is there, which I have shown you earlier. So yeah, so this is it. So this is the print. It's not a rocket science, it's not a hard job here, but I didn't want to print a solid vector color layer upon layer, so I want to just do this in simple 4-color print. That is why I used a halftone. There were a lot of testing done for this, and after that only I was able to achieve this in halftone effects, the colors that I want, and yeah, this is the final result. So I thank you all for watching my videos, and thank you for your support. Please do subscribe if you like my channel, and if you have any questions, please write down in the comment section. I will be glad to answer those. And you can press the bell icon as well. And if you follow Instagram, we also have an Instagram page you can also check out for updates and all. So thank you so much for your support. Have a good time, everybody. See you again.